So super excited because we like talking beer around here. I like beer a lot. Everybody I know likes beer a lot. So that's kind of awesome. And with me to talk beer and talk about, I can't believe we're already talking about it, but that's awesome because it means it's just around the corner. And that is 719 Day Brewfest. So I have Ginny with me from Rockbottom. Good morning.
Good morning.
So you guys are part of this again, which tells me that you guys have had a good time the previous years with this one. Yay, which we love to hear. That is always awesome in its own right. The other question would be some new stuff going on this year that is very exciting.
I feel like there's always new stuff going on with us.
We've got like pre-sale stuff. We've got all sorts of like VIP stuff going on. That's pretty cool. So I love all of that. But like I said, it's hard to believe that we are talking about early bird for 2017 on this one. But tickets, $20. Early bird on that one. And those are going to be available through June 29th. And that is pretty sweet in its own right. As you guys start looking ahead to this, what are the things that go into planning what you're going to bring with you to 719 Day?
Right now we actually are not 100% on what we're bringing just because we come out with a different beer all the time. I used to update our beer board, and I'm constantly talking to our brewer, Dan Case, going, okay, what's new? What are we doing now? And I swear it changes weekly.
You're not kidding, because every time we go for dinner, because I love their mac and cheese so much. I can tell you, that has been my I'm going to the hospital to give birth to a child meal. Each time it's been your mac and cheese.
It's good.
It's awesome. But I'm amazed, because it used to be, to me, it felt like years back, kind of more of a traditional, a lighter, a middle, and a darker. And now it's a huge board of all sorts of fun stuff. You guys did like a honey one over the summer that was amazing. So many fun things and something for everybody. So that's going to be a good time.
The honey blonde is dangerous because
so
that
good.
one, if I remember correctly, was a little over 7% and it didn't taste like it.
No, and you could actually taste the honey in it. And it wasn't overdone, but it really did have that taste to it. And it was awesome.
Yeah, it was really good. We also just tapped our Fire Chief, which is kind of like a national brew. We had some firefighters. That was exciting.
That's always exciting.
Yeah, I got a little.
We always joke
They got
on
a little rowdy.
slow days as to who's going to pretend to pass out and see who we get from mouth to mouth. So, yeah, no, we understand that one all too well around here.
I wish I thought of that.
That's why I get paid the big bucks. Or not, whatever. What is it like for you guys just seeing how all of this has grown with breweries? The one thing I see consistently is everybody being friends with each other, pushing each other to up their game in terms of product. Have you seen a huge difference just even in the last 5 to 10 years here in town with what everybody's putting out and doing?
Absolutely. I personally go around to all other breweries, and I like to talk to the other brewers. I talk to my brewer. And we're always kind of coming up with different things, which is really cool. And another thing that I really like with Rock Bottom is that we're really big with community. We have a double IPA that Dan brewed with our bartenders.
Oh, cool.
We also have a barley wine that he brewed with our regular Ryan because Ryan really wanted a barley wine. So we've just kind of taken it and made it more communal, and we're kind of going, hey, what do you guys want? Let's get into our brew house and you guys work with us.
Which is awesome, because that's not always the case. So that's really, I think, a fun thing. Do you see any trends on the horizon that you've noticed as of late? Like barley wine you wouldn't have heard of 10 years ago, I feel like, or even 5 years ago.
Well, apparently I was just listening to Ross and Whistle Pig, and apparently there's glitter beer happening. I don't plan on us having glitter beer, but
I'm down with that one way or the other. I did see the glitter beer story, and I was like, that falls into the green beer for St. Patty's Day thing for me, where I'm like, novelty, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. I don't need my kids following me into the bathroom any more than they already do.
I would try that one, and I'm pretty much game for any beer.
Sours seem to be a big one that have been popping up more and more. That used to be a tough one to find. Like, I remember when Funkworks was kind of the only one I felt like statewide that had it, and now everybody's doing it, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, and they're very time intensive. I know that Dan he's got some plans. I think he's got a couple barrels that he might be ready to tap. I don't know. He's talked about maybe bottling them in the near future, so...
Fun! That's all around fun. I can sit and talk beer for hours. Love.
You and me both. I mean, I do it for a living, so...
Sweet, then I need to come to your place to do it because I can't offer you a beer here. So if you remember, we'll sit and talk next time and do it over beers. Now, if people want to learn more about what Rock Bottom's got going on, both community-wise, beer-wise, everything that you guys have to offer, where's a good place for them to go on that?
Well, we do have rockbottom.com where we post a lot of things, but in all fairness, come down. Talk to us. One of my favorite things about working at Rock Bottom is, it's a great place for beer lovers, and it's also a great place for people who don't know much about beer and they're afraid to get into it. Come talk to me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you all about beer, and I've had a lot of people who, they're like, I like light beer, and I only like light beer. Well, I start getting them into like the reds and the browns, and they go, I never thought I would like this. And they do.
You've got your own beer sommelier right here with Jenny at Rock Bottom. I like that. I like that idea a lot. Now I want to do that for a living too. I think that's got to be super fun.
Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't want a job in beer?
Right? Nobody that I know of. Everybody wants a job in beer. So stop by, see Jenny, Rock Bottom. You can do so anytime. And again, I suggest the mac and cheese while you are there. Also, great opportunity to go to the ticket link and start planning ahead for 719-day Brewfest. Lots of fun things coming up with that, including, as we were mentioning, the super awesome VIP tickets. And here's the deal. For the first 200 VIP ticket buyers, it includes an exclusive VIP party. Yeah, that happened on July 19th. That's going to be at Oscar Blues. And again, that's limited on that one. They're going to be having a lot of fun doing a lot of different things. And keep in mind, if you're a return buyer as well, there's some sweet deals for you. I suggest you check out our page because we've got info up right now. You can go to 1039rxp.com to learn more about the upcoming 719-day Brewfest, which again, 10% of all ticket sales being donated to the Empty Stocking Fund, which benefits 20 amazing health and human service nonprofits right here in the Springs area and along the Front Range. So thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Again, I wish we had more time because we could just do a whole beer show.
Truth.
I love that idea. Right now, not really appropriate, but it's the Gin Blossoms here on RXP.